So the movie starts in the United States and we find out that there was an experiment with bombs here which went wrong, resulting in a very terrible blast that destroyed the entire city. After some time, these people realized that the dead people started coming back to life. Their brains were dead but they were still alive. These undead people were called zombies, meaning the people there turned into zombies. And this news caused chaos everywhere, so the government formed a team of many doctors and sent them as volunteers to the same place where the blast happened, so they could treat some humans there. They also conducted research on those who died and were resurrected as zombies. Among this team of researchers we see Eva, who volunteered with the military herself, and we find out why Eva is here. Finally, all these doctors reach the place of the blast by military flight. The military explains their job here, which was to check all dead bodies, and if any dead body moved, they must be handled carefully. They were shown many corpses that had turned completely black and blue. The corpses were in such a state that they were unbearable to look at. Eva's partner abandoned the mission right there, but Eva could not give up. Eva had a much stronger will than all her previous partners. Seeing all those corpses did not upset her at all, and when Eva asked the reason behind all this, she was told that this is their job. Job is to keep verifying the undead bodies. Days passed, and they searched the entire city, but there was no news of Eva's husband. She then opens the map, and a girl who knew about the plans warned Eva not to go there and not to head south because she had heard that anyone seen going south would be killed by the commanders without any question. Eva asked that girl for help to go with her, but the girl refused. So the next day, Eva asked Clay for help. Clay understood that if he didn't accompany Eva, she might decide to go alone. We will go here, but we won't leave without a plan. First, we have to go hidden from everyone's sight, and secondly, we will need some vehicle to move around there. At night, these people sneak into the garage. Her eyes were bleeding black blood, her teeth had turned yellow, and a strange darkness was in front of her eyes. Suddenly, the girl started moving and grinding her teeth. Finally escaping from the zombies, their journey begins. It is clear that the place was heavily guarded and they could not go forward at this time. So Clay told her that they should stay in some house. It was found out that a zombie was here moving forward to kill them. At this time, neither had weapons nor knives, so they were very scared and ran away from here because if commanders saw them outside, they would kill. Because outside, the commander saw them and killed the zombie, and seeing these two alive. This place is my last hope that I might find my husband there. Riley did not agree with the officer about their conversation and told them that he wanted to talk to both of them alone. He locked Eva in a room and lied to Eva that he had sent Clay with his companions because Clay's condition was deteriorating. Eva knew Riley was lying but could not react this time. Now she had no option but to comply, so Eva got into Riley's jeep. After a short trip, night fell here, and Riley told Eva that they should stay at his house tonight and continue the journey in the morning. The person I loved very much got affected by this blast, and because of her, he became a zombie. His wife was about to become a mother, and it was clear from Riley's words that he had gone mad from the shock of his wife becoming a zombie. That Riley trapped her here and wanted to marry her forcibly. When Riley started forcing himself on her, Eva said no and angrily got out and ran to the garage. Riley also reached the same place looking for Eva, and Eva had to come in front of Riley reluctantly this time. She pretended that she was ready to marry Riley. Riley was very happy at this time. They got out from here. Outside was Riley's jeep, which they could use to escape, but standing in front of the jeep was Katie, Riley's wife zombie, who was angrily looking at him, but she did not harm Eva. And on the way, she also encountered a spirit who was a zombie and very hungry. He was about to attack Eva, but she attacked him with a hatchet and killed him. After a long walk, she was completely exhausted, which was empty, and she decided to rest inside this bus. After resting for quite some time, she heard some noise outside the bus. When she went outside and looked, there was a zombie, but this zombie was not like the others. Eva helped her and realized that although Bash had become a zombie, somewhere inside, humanity still existed and he had control over his mind. Realizing this gave Eva renewed hope. Inside the hotel, she faced many zombies from which she escaped because there was a bulletproof glass in front of her and the zombies couldn't reach Eva. Suddenly, Eva was shot from behind that door. They now left the resort and Eva asked Clay why he had come here without her. Clay told her that he hadn't come here without her. Actually, he knew that Riley was forcing her and I escaped from there. I hoped you would kill Riley and come here to this hotel. That is why I came here, so I could wait for you and see, just as I thought, you are here with me today. She searched the entire city but found no clue about her husband, meaning he was gone. She had accepted his death and was crying bitterly. They started their return journey and on the way, she appeared repeatedly in front of Eva but did not harm her because she wanted to say something to Eva, wanted to explain. She was one of those zombies who, even after becoming a zombie, were partly human and still had working minds. Eva to raise her child. At this time she had given birth to her child and handed it over to Eva. We didn't see the child, but this is where the movie ends with the suspense whether the child is a complete human or not.